What is up? Wanted to talk about the Volkswagen GTI Golf. What is this thing called? It's my first time ever driving one. Golf GTI. So yeah, this is my rental car while I'm out here in Minnesota. And it surprised me. It surprised me with how easy it was to see around the car and like just gauge where it is on the road. It surprised me with how tight the steering was. Accurate versus tight, we'll talk about that in a little bit. The styling is really nice, I'd say. I like the cool hexy fog lamps at the front. LEDs are pretty cool. I believe it's turbo too. That must be a big, that must be the radiator, but there must be an intercooler too. We'll open up the hood in a second. The tires feel pretty nice. Not the stickiest, I'd say. I have wheel hopped this thing a couple of times, having to pull out pretty fast, especially here in, thank you, train, especially here in Minnesota, where compared to Georgia, it seems like anytime you think you need to merge, you need to merge. There is no wiggle room. You must merge if it appears that you need to merge. So, yeah, that and that there's no reflectors in the roads and there's no like solid white line at intersections where you need to stop because there's a crosswalk. There's just the crosswalk. So little things that are different between here and in Atlanta. But yeah, overall, this has been a really nice car. 4-door, has the sports seats in it inside of it. Volkswagen at the front. It has the lights down there. It's blinking because it's really mad that I left the ignition on to keep the lights on. But anyway, let's close the door. It is a little bit chilly outside. Got your digital infotainment, your lights and rear and front heaters, windshield heaters, whatever. Light mode, which I don't even know what that does. I guess that just means auto, force on, and then the daytime running lights. Capacitive hell over here. I think it's a mix of capacitive and some like single plastic piece trickery going on right here. For instance, when you turn the thing on, right, and you're driving, the first thing I notice is I always hit, would you be quiet? The first thing I notice is that you will always hit this heated steering wheel thing. No matter how careful you are, every time you drive this car, you will accidentally hit the heated steering thing. I'm about to curse because it's so annoying. Like, there's a lot of, I don't really know what's capacitive versus not, okay? Like, it just seems like the car does whatever it wants to do whenever I drive it because my hand is, like, right here and right here. I mean, right here, you don't have, like, the button right here, but I think these are capacitive in some way. Yeah, you hear that? It must have raised the volume or whatever, and this must be skip and go back a track. I don't even know what these two are. And that's your voice, that's your cruise control, and I'm not sure what that does, your horn. GTI. It is a really nice steering wheel. All the rants about the UX aside, it's a really nice steering wheel. It does get heated up pretty quickly. Check engine light, hopefully isn't on. Your mileage has been pretty good. I've been driving all around Minnesota. And I mean, the thing about Minnesota, like the speed limits seem to be lower than they are where I'm used to in Atlanta. So maybe I've been conserving fuel better because of that reason. Then you got more capacitive stuff right here. Your air controls. I did see a couple of videos about the air controls in modern Volkswagens. I understand the pain. When I was driving out of the airport with this thing, I could not figure out the air conditioning to save my life. I was just like pressing things. I had no idea how to navigate this screen. And I was like, okay, how do I actually turn it off? How do I turn the air up and down? And where is the temperature? And found out that, yeah, this is the temperature right here. So I was burning up to the point where I was like, okay, let me just press random buttons, turn it off, and just let down the damn windows because I'm tired of trying to figure this out. I have no idea where I am. People are merging right in front of me. And so I was like, okay, forget the air system, let the windows down, let them up if I need to get warmer. Anyway, 19 miles per hour, 27.4 miles per gallon. That's not bad. Really not bad. So yeah, this has to be a turbo. I think this has a DCT as well, because the shifts are really, really quick and you almost don't even feel them. Almost makes me think that there may be a CVT in here. I'm not sure. I'll do a little bit of research online to see. But yeah, there's either a DCT or a CVT in this car, because the shifts are just like that. They are super fast. And I do like that the engine stop. When the engine does restart, you don't feel any like jittering or jolt in the car when that happens. And the only thing I don't like is that there is a delay between, letting your foot off the brake and actually having it restart. So if you're at a stop sign and you need to merge and the engine's off and you can't see around the corner, there's a lot of corners over here in Minnesota, then you may have to slam on the brakes because, oh, never mind, here comes another car. So that's what I don't really like. I don't know how to turn it off yet. It's probably right in front of me. I just haven't found it yet. But electronic park and brake, you got your little nub right here for your reverse and drive and neutral, and your park button. It's not too bad. Didn't take me long to get used to that. Weird cup holder setup. Seats are really good. Cloth. I know I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. Cloth. What looks to be Alcantara or kind of a microfiber here. Rear seats are looking pretty good too. Yeah, volume. There's mirror. Visibility is pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm still figuring out the mirrors right here, but with a little bit of time, I think I can get this perfect. The blind spot detectors are a must over here in Minnesota. And apologies to all Minnesota people who live here. It's a beautiful state. It's taken me a while to get used to your roads. So, only other thing I've really noticed was that at my comfortable driving position where I'm at right now, not a little bit far back. Oh yeah, the aluminum pedals are amazing. I love that this has that. I wish every car had the aluminum pedals with the rubber on them. Comfort wise, I feel like my arm's at a good position here. Tons of control. My arm rests right here. I feel like it's kind of all the way. Sorry, the scarf. It's like all the way to the edge right here. So I gotta like kind of move it up a bit if I want to drive with one hand. But it's kind of hard to drive this car with one hand because the steering is so tight. It is obnoxiously tight, honestly, even for a sports car, I'd say. And I mean, like, it feels good around corners and stuff like that. And yeah, it is a GTI, but it feels like what I would have expected the Golf R to feel like as far as how tight the steering is. It's really tight. But I mean, it gets the job done. It's accurate. It's predictable for the most part. I think this is a front-wheel drive bias car. I'm not sure if it's all-wheel drive yet, but it definitely feels like front wheel because I did get the wheel hops, so steering is good, not the best, but it's good. It's sporty. That's the best way I can explain it. SOS, your lights up there. And yeah, I mean, that's really it with the interior as far as I know. And this is my rental car, so if it does look a little bit weird, you got your snow thing right there. That's why. Got my sunglasses right here that I got to remember to take back home with me. And yeah, got some lights back there. Let's look at the outs. Let's look at the trunk. And let me turn the ignition off. Let's look at the trunk over here. See if there's a turbo in here. I mean, I know there's a turbo in here. All right, how do we open this thing up? Looks like there's a thing right here. There we go. Oh, that's a heavy hood. Air intake goes into, I think that's a turbo. I'm probably looking at the wrong spot. There's a turbo in there somewhere. 4-cylinder, pretty sweet. All right, this hood's heavy. I only got one hand. All right, sweet. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sweet little ride right here. Really low stance. I see it's been curbed a couple of times. I made sure to get a full car video of this thing at the parking lot where I got the rental before I left. I mean, styling wise, it's pretty nice. Sounds pretty good too. Would I get it in this color? No. I would definitely get it in a brighter color. And, I mean, yeah, it just surprised me. It's such a tucked vehicle. Very easy to see out of. Although I will say these pillars right here, at the wrong angle, it is kind of impossible to see like around a corner if you're trying to pull out onto the road mid-turn. So that can be a little bit sketchy, but tons of visibility for the blind spots in general. And yeah, I don't know what it is about just how the interior lines line up with like the body, but it's very easy to see where you are and like be able to park straight and center. I mean, you see how I backed into the spot right here. I mean, it's pretty damn straight. So not the most centered, but easy to maneuver. And I've noticed that in Minneapolis, it seems like a lot of people do have smaller vehicles here. I mean, yeah, like 90% are going to be SUVs, but I noticed a lot of like really small vehicles here. And there are a lot of locations I've been to so far where having a smaller vehicle was a huge advantage. But totally, like when it actually snows around here, then yeah, many more people may get out the SUVs and off-road tires and all-wheel drives. I really don't know if this thing is all-wheel drive right now. I'll see when I edit, but just want to do a really quick review of this thing. And yeah, just talk to y'all from Minnesota. Anyway, thank you all for watching, as always, and more soon.